Hi, I'm Lori. Welcome to our next chapter, Life After Corporate. My husband Ken and I retired from corporate life, and now we're building a freedom-first lifestyle through real estate and other projects while actually enjoying the life we worked for. We live in Boise, Idaho, but we also spend time in Seattle, where our yacht is kept in Elliott Bay. You'll see everyday life, hangar days, marina weekends, tennis and cooking, behind the scenes of our projects, and plenty of cameos from Lexi, our Pekingese Chihuahua with a big personality. And you'll also meet my 95-year-old mother. I take her to Catholic Church in Glens Ferry twice a month, and she's one of the best parts of this chapter. If you love real-life lifestyle, routines, and a little adventure, subscribe and come along with us. This week, we're leaving Boise and heading across southern Idaho for a full weekend of tennis, team spirit, sightseeing, and even a surprising bit of family history. My 7-0 women's 55 and over doubles team, the Shady Ladies, qualified for the USTA District Championships in Idaho Falls. Over 3 days, we faced extreme heat, close matches, set tiebreaks, third set tiebreaks, and some very tough competition. We may not have brought home the championship, but we definitely made some wonderful memories. And Ken came along for the entire adventure as the only husband in attendance. Idaho Falls is about a 4.5-hour drive from Boise, so Ken and I packed the car and headed east. Lexi was staying home, and my nephew Preston was going to stay at our place and take care of her. The drive takes us through miles of southern Idaho farmland with wide open fields, irrigation equipment, small towns, and long stretches of highway. There's something so peaceful about driving through this part of Idaho. Depending on the season, the fields seem to stretch forever with mountains visible in the distance. On our way to Idaho Falls, we stopped in Pocatello for lunch at Thai Zap, a popular restaurant with good reviews run by locals. It was one of those little hole-in-the-wall type places, a little hard to find, but we both enjoy authentic Thai food, and it was the perfect place to break up the drive before continuing on to Idaho Falls. I had the pad thai chicken with spring rolls, and Ken had the pad ki mao with shrimp rangoons. After lunch, it was back on the road for the final stretch of our drive. We stayed at the True by Hilton, which was in a wonderful location right along the river and close to the falls. It had a great space for groups and socializing. The hotel became headquarters for both of the women's tennis teams from Crane Creek Country Club that qualified for districts. My 7-0 team was the Shady Ladies. Our 55 and over team name last year was 55 Shades of Grey, and this year some thought it would be funny to transition to Shady Ladies. Look out, or we might steal the match. The other Crane Creek team was a 6-0 55 and over team called the Bend and Snap. Remember that scene from Legally Blonde? Because we played in different divisions, we didn't have to compete directly against one another. Instead, we were able to stay in the same hotel, cheer for each other, and enjoy the weekend together. After checking into the hotel, the Shady Ladies headed over to Idaho Falls High School for a team practice. This gave us a chance to loosen up after the long drive, adjust to the courts, and prepare for a busy weekend. The tournament schedule included 2 team matches on Friday, 2 on Saturday, and 1 final match on Sunday morning. That meant a lot of tennis in a very short amount of time. While we were driving to Idaho Falls, we had called Ken's mother. During the conversation, we discovered something neither of us had realized before. She was actually born in Idaho Falls in August of 1946. Not only that, but both of her parents attended Idaho Falls High School. The school itself dates back to the 1890s, but it's occupied several buildings over the years. The original buildings are no longer standing. The present Idaho Falls High School, where our team practiced, opened on South Holmes Avenue in 1952. So although we weren't practicing at the same building Ken's grandparents attended, we were continuing a connection with the same historic high school more than a century after its founding. We came to Idaho Falls for tennis, but suddenly the city had a much more personal meaning for us. Before the competition began, I had a little surprise for my teammates. My cousin Kristen developed a chemical-free, gluten-free, and reef-friendly sunscreen called Shade Rays, and I thought it would be the perfect gift for a team named the Shady Ladies. I handed them out at our team pizza party that night, which was so much fun. Everyone loved it, and with some of our matches being played outside in extreme summer heat, it was also a very useful gift. Some of the ladies set up some Mahjong tables after dinner and got into competition mode for the upcoming weekend. In the meantime, Ken relaxed on the outside patio enjoying the San Francisco Giants game. I decided to check out the beautiful Riverwalk right next to our hotel. There were 6 teams competing in our 7-0 division. 3 of the teams came from the Treasure Valley in Boise, including the Shady Ladies. The other teams represented Idaho Falls, Pocatello, and Twin Falls. All of the matches were women's doubles, and the competition was extremely close. Many individual sets went to set tiebreaks, and several matches required deciding third set tiebreaks. When matches come down to just a few points, they can truly go either way. The final standings don't always show how competitive the individual matches really were. Friday was our busiest day emotionally because it was the beginning of the tournament and everyone was trying to settle in. On our way to Hillcrest High School, where part of the championships were being held, we passed large, beautiful homes with deep setbacks from the street. I played in both of our Friday team matches. Unfortunately, I lost both of mine, but they gave me a chance to adjust to the competition and prepare for another opportunity on Saturday. Tournament tennis can be mentally demanding. You have to let go of the last point, the last game, and sometimes the last match, and then be ready to start again.
We are going to put on your line 1. TV2, you are home team. You guys will spin and I'll give you the ball. So line 1 is Kathy and Meredith. Tell me your name. Marty Ann. Kathy and Marty Ann versus Rebecca and Stephanie.
Let's go! Woo! Some matches were held outdoors at Hillcrest High School, where we played in extreme heat between 98 to 101 degrees Fahrenheit. Between points, everyone was looking for shade, drinking water, and doing whatever we could to stay cool. The Shade Rays sunscreen turned out to be a very appropriate gift for the weekend. Other matches were played indoors at Club Apple Tennis, the only indoor tennis facility in Idaho Falls. The facility has 5 indoor courts, and it gave players a welcome break from the outdoor heat. Of course, indoor courts bring their own adjustments, including different lighting, acoustics, and court speed. Throughout the weekend, teams rotated between the outdoor courts and Club Apple depending on the schedule. After the matches that day, we drove back to our hotel to relax in the pool and hot tub before going out to dinner. The restaurant was within walking distance of the hotel, so Ken and I enjoyed a nice riverwalk stroll along the river and falls. Idaho Falls began in the 1860s as a river crossing known first as Taylor's Bridge and later as Eagle Rock. In 1891, they renamed the town Idaho Falls. In 1976, the Teton Dam failed, sending a massive flood through eastern Idaho. By the time it reached Idaho Falls, debris filled the Snake River, damaged the city's hydroelectric system, and threatened homes and businesses along the river. On Friday night, the Shady Ladies had our team dinner at Park & A Italia. Team dinners are one of my favorite parts of tournament weekends. Once the matches are over, everyone can relax, talk about the day, and enjoy being together without worrying about the next point. The White Temple rising above the river creates one of the most recognizable views in Idaho Falls. We hung out on the patio with the Bend and Snap team.
1, 2, oh, this is a video, so what do you want to say?
Jody is the king master. She's the queen of magic.
Saturday brought 2 more team matches. After losing my 2 matches on Friday, I was very happy to get a win in the match I played on Saturday. That's one of the things I love about team tennis. Even after a difficult day, you have another chance to contribute. The Shady Ladies finished 5th out of the 6 teams in our division. That result may not sound impressive on paper, but many of our matches were decided by set tiebreaks and third set tiebreaks. A few points here or there could have completely changed the outcome. The Treasure Valley team Midcourt Crisis had an outstanding tournament and won the 7-0 state championship with a perfect 5-0 record. They'll move on to the sectional championships in Denver, where they'll compete against teams representing Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, Utah, Colorado, and Nevada. Congratulations to Midcourt Crisis. Our fellow Crane Creek team, Bend and Snap, also won its 6-0 division. They'll be heading to Denver for sectionals as well. It was exciting to see another team from our own club win its championship, and we were so happy to support them. It had been a full weekend of tennis, friendship, food, history, and a lot of very close matches.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.